everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Laurie. I make all kinds of videos related to motherhood and baby things. My son Kainoa is 17 months now, and in today's video specifically, I will be unboxing and reviewing this Panda crate by Kiwico. This is the Discover With Me, Help Your Little One Understand Cause and Effect Through Play for 13 to 18 months. So if that's something you're into, consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're already subscribed, then thank you for being on the journey and watching these videos. So before I head into the toys, I'll show you the toys real quick at the very beginning, but I just wanted to quickly mention, as I've been disclaiming in most of the Kiwico videos, that they don't actually have a set order for sending out crates. So even though we got this crate when he was 16 months approximately, that does not mean that's when you're gonna get it. You could get it after some of the other crates or before. Like, it really varies from one person to the other, so the order isn't set basically. So I'll show you what's in the crate. At the very top we have the little pocket with the Wonder magazine and the little cards that explain the toys, and then this big cover that also shows the toys real quick, so I'll give you a look. And then these are the toys, so I'll show them super quick just so you see what's in the crate, and then I'll talk about them some more, because I know some of you only want to know what's inside, not what I think about it. So we got the staple Poppy book. This is Where's Poppy. Then we have this little baggie. This is a hide and seek mat, so you can open it up and it has different hide and seek places here, here, and here. I'll show them in a little bit. And it also comes with these 3 pieces to hide in. Then there's this pop-up roller. Kind of random. I had to read to know what it was about. And then there's animal puzzles. So there's little animals with numbers on one side, and then there's kind of like puzzle pieces on the other side. And they actually kind of go with this. And this is the peekaboo base. So there's one side with kind of like the same images as the puzzle, and then the other side is like the same color as the animals with the numbers. We'll talk about it in a moment. And it also comes with a drawstring bag to store everything in. And lastly, there's this little box here that has some animal matchup cards. So I'll show you that in a moment as well, and as per usual, the Beyond the Crate cards as well. Alright, so now that I've showed you everything that's in the crate, I'll go into a little bit more detail about each piece. So let's start with the animal puzzle. I'm trying to put it together the right way so you can see. Alright, so let's start with the animal puzzle. On one side you have just a little 4-piece puzzle. So you can lay the pieces down, and it will help you create a scene that's the same scene as you will see on this. So yeah, and then on the other side there's like the animal with the numbers. So, and that's not going to be in order, but you have different animals and little numbers at the bottom, right? So when your child is ready, try the number side and encourage the little one to put the pieces in order from 1 through 4, is what it says. And I guess let's move into the peekaboo base, because it kind of goes with it. So make sure the stand points out from the base. Push down. Okay, so here's what they say to do. Here's what they say to do. You're gonna be able to like match up the color with the animals like this, and basically you can push one and the other one will come up, just like so. So there's quite a few activities you can do with this, and it has little feet so you can stand it on a surface. And my camera overheated. So next, I guess let's talk about the animal mashup cards. So at first I thought it was like kind of like just a memory game, but I'll show you the cat as an example. There's like a baby cat and then an adult cat. So we got a kitten. Let me focus. Alright, it refuses to focus for some reason. It refuses to focus, but as you can kind of see, there's like a kitten and then an adult cat and then a dog and an adult dog. We got bird, baby bird, and baby bunny, adult bunny, right? So eventually I guess you can still use them as memory cards, like they have each a different color and a different animal. But for the beginning, they say place the card face up, separate the big animals from the babies, then have your child match the pairs. Then you can just mix them all together and repeat the same thing, like trying to match them together. Eventually play an actual game of memory cards, basically, or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. So that's what you can do with these. Next, let's talk about this one, because that one is the one that got me the most puzzled. I had no idea what this was for. So this is the pop-up roller. It's to help your little one develop and understand cause and effect. It says, let your little one problem solve and discover how the toy works. As they turn and move the toy, tabs will pop up on one side or the other side. Call out a color for your little one to find on the toy, like where's the red tab and what color do you see now, things like that. And then you can also roll it on the side and observe what happens on hardwood floor. The noise and the tabs provide another way to explore cause and effect, is what it's saying. Honestly, have not found much use for this. And lastly is this. This is the hide and seek mat. So basically, there's like 3 kinds of opening for hide and seek. So this one is like kind of a string on like a button, all felt, and then you can open the tab and there's stuff under. Then this house has a Velcro and it has some clear windows. And lastly, this one is Velcro. So far, Karina was mostly interested in like the little house, like he just uses it as a pocket and will hide these little animal, wooden animals in here. There's probably other things you can do, like they say you can match the wooden animals to the match-up cards, use the animal to play pretend on the playmat, but so far we have barely used it. So I guess lastly is the book. So this is Where is Poppy. So each page is like, where is Poppy? Is Poppy under the bush? That's not Poppy, that's a bee. And then that's not Poppy, that's a bird, and so on and so forth. So yeah, as per usual, Kaino was not super interested in the Poppy books. I think they're really cute, like little images, but he's never ever gravitated towards them. But maybe someday in the future. Yeah, we got some use out of this mat this morning for the first time when I pulled it out. Honestly, haven't really been pulling it out, but I do think it would be like a half decent like travel toy. But again, he's not really interested in opening all the different tabs. Like all he wants to do is put a bunch of stuff in this pocket specifically. And I think there's less cumbersome toys that must exist with pockets. But it is a cute little bag when it's collapsed into this little dog bag. Again, with this one, like I can try to pull it out and teach him things with it, but I'm not super impressed with it, and neither is he so far. Yeah, then the matchup cards, like I don't think he's cognitively at that point yet, but he will be at some point, so we'll probably get some use out of them in the future. And then lastly, this thing, he has not obviously understood that concept very much. He is nowhere near ready to like do the actual puzzle, especially because it's not very easy to put these puzzle pieces together. Like they're not that descriptive, like it's really hard to match them, you know. And yeah, honestly, like not a single one of those toys is really usable at this stage. I'm sure some of them will become more useful in the future, but and my camera overheated again. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think most of these toys are clear winners at this point, but some of them may be useful in the future. Actually, the one thing he's done with these animal cards is like put them back in the box. That's all he's been doing with it. So yeah, I don't want to like be a bummer, but like I feel like with those Kiwi crates it's really hit and miss. Like a couple of those Panda crates have been like pretty decent. Like he's gotten some good use out of a couple of the toys at least, and then some of them are completely useless, at least at this stage. So I just put them away and pull them back out a few months later and hopefully get some use out of them, because I do buy them with my own money. So yeah, this is not sponsored, but yeah, it really depends. Like some of them I've had some really useful toys, but some of them just have nothing that interests Kainoa specifically. And I'm sure other kids are different and would enjoy some of those things, but yeah. And I guess like the Wonder magazine, this cover with me. Just honestly never read those. I really should, but I don't. Since my camera is not cooperating, I guess I'll leave it to that because I don't really have much more to say. I'm sorry I can't bring more positive news, but thanks for watching anyways, and I will keep you posted with more crates. I pre-subscribed for like the last, like for like every single box until he turns 2, which is when the Panda crates expire and become koala crates. So you'll get to see the whole range, but I'll let you know. Hopefully the next crate is a little bit more interesting for Kainoa at least. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all very soon with more videos. Bye!